what's wrong with this picture? There is no generation gap. Everyone is happy. It's aimed at people who have no idea what generational wealth might be, and there is lots of wishful thinking. You can build generational wealth, but you can't buy it. At the time of recording, the elder generation that everyone focuses on is the boomers. The boomers began and have started to end with generation gaps. Unlike previous generations, they were consumers as soon as they were born. Books for them, like Green Eggs and Ham, would not have made sense in earlier years. Kids born before them did not have the option to refuse their food. Scarcity meant that their parents served meals when they could with what they had. In later years, the boomers widened the generation gap by inventing their own social mores and discarding old conventions and boundaries. At the time, it was fine. The older people would never understand, but they would be the elder statesmen for the generations to come. The boomers went on to be profoundly overpaid, and the millennials could have been the first generation with a large number of people who were independently wealthy. Instead, the boomers went on to solve their problems with consumption. As their youth started to fade in the 80s, companies like Harley-Davidson rose to new heights as boomers bought more years of being young and carefree. Although every era has its generation gaps, there is a profound chasm between boomers and millennials. Now that their boats, motorcycles, and other toys have been sold off, many boomers are turning to their children for care who are struggling themselves and don't have the extra rooms their parents had. With this ad, we can see the boomers consuming their way out of another problem. If they buy these trinkets for themselves, they will have generational wealth. Everyone is happy because they're in line for gold coins. Generational wealth usually exists in the forms of real estate and trust funds. It generates income, or it has the potential to do so. Gold is a trade or an expense. It is a trade for those who bought this ad. They have gold and they are trying to get rid of it. Gold is an expense for whomever keeps it. Storage costs money. While gold can go up or down in value, it doesn't generate income. It's not something you can rent out. Looking further down, we can see the desperation. Generational wealth is connected to work in the past. The target market for this ad would have had well-established generational wealth had they bothered to invest back when they were buying toys. Of course, gold can be a component of generational wealth, even though it's technically a long-term trade. It should be stored in a secure place like a safe deposit box. A less ideal location is somewhere on real property that was paid off ages ago. This ad, on the other hand, is aimed at clients for reverse mortgages. They confuse income with chipping away at what little they have. Keeping gold at home and letting everyone play with it is a sure way to lose it. Another way to lose it is moving. If their house isn't paid for, a move is more likely and their coins are likely to get lost or stolen. Are you lucky enough to have generational wealth? Are you able to build anything for your children? Let us know in the comments.